YouTube world, back at it once again. Instant Classic 8. Haven't been on camera in a while. Hello to everyone. Thought it's the best time to finally make a video, and it's WrestleMania time. WrestleMania is this coming Sunday. Um, Last time I was on here, I think the last thing I talked about was Wrestle Kingdom. I personally think wrestling in 2017 has been incredible. We've seen great matches up and down all the promotions. I don't really have anything bad to say. I mean, things here and there have been pretty lame, but overall, I've enjoyed it. And we're getting to the biggest part of the year, the biggest part for the wrestling year, and that's WrestleMania weekend. Um, WrestleMania 33 is Sunday. I can't say that I'm excited for this show. I am 100% excited for WrestleMania, like the idea of it. Like this happened to me 2 years ago where I was not excited for 31, and then the day of Sunday, I just got so so joyous that it was WrestleMania Sunday, and that'll probably hit me this year. But as of right now, I look at this card and it's I'm not excited for it. There are not really any matches that I'm really pumped and jazzed to see. But again, the idea or it being WrestleMania, I am excited for, and I'm pretty sure that day I will be all up in arms and ready to watch the show. The show itself, let me start by saying I normally do a video each year saying, is WrestleMania worth your money? I think I started at 29. I do it every year. We are on the fourth year. 30, 31, 32. This is the fourth year. Oh, this starts year 4 for the WWE Network. If you don't have this shit by now, man, if you don't have good enough internet, then I understand that. Because that could be a pain trying to watch a show, but you might just be cheap. You might just be cheap. I don't know. $10 is not really that much, and all the stuff they give you is pretty insane. And you get WrestleMania for $10, or you can sign up for free. I don't want to hear comments. You at this point you should have the network. If you don't have money, they're giving a free month every single month. If it were me, I didn't have any. If I didn't have $10, I'd create an email address, sign up this month, cancel, sign up this month, and just keep doing new email. I mean, and there's probably people that do that. And you know what? Hats off to you. That's a lot of work. Again, if I didn't have it, I would do it. But $10 is not a lot. So WrestleMania is worth $10. That's all I'm gonna say. Now the show itself, is it worth your money to go? I don't know. I have friends that are going. I hope they have a good time. I'm personally not going this year. Just Orlando's not. I've been to Orlando. It's fun, but I don't want to see a wrestling show there. And looking at this show, it's not all that great. So much on Wikipedia. Good grief. Your matches: Neville versus Austin Aries. That will be fine. I love Neville. His heel is awesome. His heel character is awesome. And Austin Aries is a fantastic wrestler. And I think they should have a good match. We'll probably be on a pre-show, whatever. Triple threat tag team title match for the Raw Championship. Looks like the Club versus Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus Cesaro and Sheamus. I should lead this off by saying I don't watch a lot of the television. I've just pretty much taken a break. I mean, ever since I think it was October of last year, I just don't really watch the television that much. It's not worth it. I mean, you can see these matches, but the storylines are pretty bad. And I mean, if there's a good match or a good segment, you can just go on YouTube or it'll be on Twitter. But have to sit down and watch this 3-hour show, can't do it. Not every week. I even tried a couple weeks ago, and just 3 hours is just tough on a wrestling show, man. Now SmackDown is a little bit easier to watch. I do enjoy SmackDown. It's only 2 hours, but even then, some of that stuff is just it's not worth watching every single week. So I don't know all of the storylines. I don't know if there is a storyline with this match, but I like Sheamus and Cesaro. I think their entrance is dope. Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows, Carl Anderson, I love him, but not really doing much with him. And then Enzo is not very good, and Big Cass is probably going to go single very soon. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Has Big Show won? Who won 31? Big Show did win 31. I was gonna say since they didn't give him since Shaq, they didn't have the Shaq match, they were just gonna let Big Show win, but they probably shouldn't do that since he's already won in the past. Um, I don't know. I don't even know who's gonna be in it. Probably another surprise, which will be cool. I had fun watching Baron Corbin win last year. Baron Corbin versus Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship. Whatever. Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Natalia, Mickey James, Carmella, and others for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I believe I heard them say it was like any women or woman available. So they're probably going to have some surprises. Maybe like a Lita, maybe like a Trish Stratus, maybe a Victoria, maybe Maria. I don't know. Kind of wish I had just a singles match, but we'll get that. Cena and Nikki Bella versus Miz and Maurice. I have enjoyed this feud. Kind of like with Cena, you know, I look at Miz. Miz is the same now that he was when he won the championship. What was that, 6 years ago? He's the same guy. I didn't like that guy back then, but this guy, I don't mind him. I'm not a big fan, but I don't mind him. He's taken what he does and has perfected it. And I see a lot of guys over time where I'm not a fan of them here, but just over time and them getting better at what they do, I become a fan. John Cena is a big example of that. They're both in this match. Nikki Bella and John Cena. If there was any chance in the world that they would lose this match, you need to go play the lottery because that's going to be a miracle. Chris Jericho versus Kevin Owens. I hate that this is for the U.S. title. Well, yes, okay, so here's the thing. I hate that this is for the U.S. title because this rivalry does not need the championship. But I am on board with this whole Kevin Owens has to have a championship at all times. Like, if he's not the if he's not the NXT champion, then he's the Intercontinental champion. He's not the Intercontinental champion. He's the World champion. Now he's going to become the U.S. champion, maybe, hopefully. But I'm all on board with that. Kevin Owens always has to have gold around his waist or on his shoulder at all times. The feud's been fun. The feud's been really good. Your most Chris Jericho feuds that he puts. I'm not gonna say that like he doesn't put effort into everything, but stuff he puts effort into, it really shines. And this is a great feud, and I enjoy it a lot. Fatal 4-Way for the Women's Championship on Raw. Bayley, who why would Bayley win on a Raw? This is so upsetting. Bayley, the underdog, should have been chasing the title. If anything, should have won it at this show. You had, and this is what Fastlane, I believe. This is what pissed me off. You had Sasha Banks beat Nia with like a roll up or some shit. Just randomly beat her, and she was I don't know if she was undefeated, but she hadn't been pinned. You have Bayley beat Charlotte on some bullshit and beat Charlotte's pay-per-view streak. Why? In my opinion, that pay-per-view streak should have went until next year. Like, you need to build that up. This is a streak, man. Like, and it's in the women's division, and it could have made the division something special. You had Charlotte, this unbeatable force. Like, she may slip up on Raw every now and then, or all the time, but you know what? On pay-per-view, she delivers. They should have had this shit going for so long. Every pay-per-view, just win, 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 win. Every single one. And then you have, I don't know, whoever is coming up at that point in time. Maybe you're Bayley or whomever beat Charlotte, and it's a big fucking deal. Bayley versus Charlotte Flair. She's Charlotte Flair now. Versus Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax. I don't know. Sure. I'm not a big Nia Jax fan. I don't hate her. Sasha, her stock for me, I mean, I still love her, but her stock, as far as my interest, is taking a nosedive big time. Bailey as well. I love Charlotte. Charlotte is amazing. Again, they should have kept that damn streak, but she's awesome. This should be a good match. Hopefully Bailey wins. Shane versus AJ. Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles. I don't know, man. Should have had someone else do this match. It came out that... No, this is the sad thing. So, two things came out. The one that's the most relevant here is that Shawn Michaels was offered the match against AJ Styles at WrestleMania 33, and he turned it down because he's retired. That's fine. I don't have an issue with that. But that hurt my heart to know that it was a possibility. Because we heard those rumors, we saw that picture from a couple months ago at the Rumble or whatever, and shit didn't happen. That's fine, he's retired. But then you hear this week that we were supposed to, and this is back in the past, but still it hurts me to hear that one of my favorite Mania matches, WrestleMania 22, Shawn Michaels versus Vince McMahon, was supposed to be Shawn Michaels versus Eddie Guerrero. Oh my God. That just hurts. That's two dream matches we missed out on. Shane versus AJ. AJ is the best. AJ and Kenny Omega are the best. I didn't just jump on this Kenny Omega bandwagon, but did you see his match with Ishii? So unbelievable. Either way, AJ's one of the best in the world, and if anyone can carry Shane through a great match, other than it being Kurt Angle, it's AJ Styles. So I expect some bullshit, some no DQ shit. Honestly, these top 4 matches in reality should all be no disqualification. Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. This is the match I'm the most excited for. 100%. I'm a Roman Reigns guy now. Undertaker is super old. This is apparently going to be his last one. Do I believe it? Well, from the internets, this dude is hurting. He's been hurting for the last 10 years, but he's really hurting. If he can pull one more out of him and have it be against Roman Reigns and have Roman Reigns beat The Undertaker, be the best match of the night. I'm telling you, man, this match is going to make Roman Reigns. I'm excited for it. Simple feud. The new guy is my yard now. I'm taking over. The old guy don't want to give up. And they clash. Simple, man. Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. Don't fucking care. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. Bill Goldberg's the champion. Oh, man. Why would the ref... Jericho comes out, and then when his music's playing... Like, they were in the ring, bro. Like, Goldberg and Kevin Owens were in the ring. Yes, Kevin Owens left. He kept leaving, but they were in the ring. Why didn't you ring the bell before? As soon as Jericho music hits, you think that's the best time to ring the bell? Squashed him. Beat him. No more champions. Goldberg. Goldberg's the champion versus Brock Lesnar. Not a fan of this match. Wish somebody had the Money in the Bank. They don't. I don't expect this match to be super short. I don't expect it to be like the 20, 30 seconds. I think you're going to get like 5 minutes of like hell out of these two. And I think Brock's going to win. This is my scenario. This will never happen, ever. But this is a hoop dream. I'm going to tell y'all either way. My scenario, perfectly, is Brock Lesnar beats Goldberg. He's a champion. Monday Night Raw, you have returning, not on WrestleMania, because he has no business being on this show. There's no spot for him. Returning Monday Night Raw Finn Balor. Finn was like, you know what? I got hurt. Never lost that damn championship. I want my rematch tonight. And make it a big fucking deal. And I don't know if you need shenanigans or what, but you have Finn Balor beat Brock Lesnar for the championship on Raw. And Finn Balor is a made dude, man, forever. He's the top guy. Boom. It won't happen, but I would love to see that happen. Either way, this show, not that excited for it. But I'm going to watch it because I'm a fan. I am a fan. We also have this WrestleMania weekend. We have NXT TakeOver Orlando. This is going to be Saturday. They push the Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame has Kurt Angle, which is dope. DDP, I think. Teddy Long is in it. Beth Phoenix, which people were upset about Beth Phoenix for some reason. Whatever. It's a fake Hall of Fame. It's fake. Hall of Fame will be alright. I know there's somebody I'm missing. Probably somebody huge, but that's all I got right now. Hall of Fame will be fine. That's on Friday. Saturday, NXT TakeOver Orlando. I haven't watched... Alright, let's be real. In the current product of NXT, I haven't watched a show since I'm thinking like the middle of last year. Like April, May, June, something like that time last year. That I watched an episode of NXT. I've seen stuff here and there. I watched matches here and there, but to watch a full episode, it's been a long time. I watched... It was maybe like a month or so ago. They had the... I want to say they had the... a UK championship match. Tyler Bate versus Trent Seven, I believe it was. I could be wrong about that. The match was awesome, but I just watched just the match. Didn't watch the whole show. The last takeover I saw was Toronto. San Antonio, I didn't see that show. And NXT is not... I'm saying all this to say NXT is not exciting right now. They have Shinsuke Nakamura. They have Bobby Roode. They have Roderick Strong. They have these guys. They have Ember Moon. They have Asuka. They have these guys, but it's not like it used to be, man. Like there was magic about NXT, and they can get it back. They have to get some talent in there, and there have been talks about them buying Ring of Honor, and it would be nice to see like an influx of ROH guys just come in there automatically. But they need to have something to spark this interest because this is not doing it. Andrade Cien Almas versus Aleister Black. That's Tommy End. Fucking love Tommy End. Andrade Cien Almas hasn't found it. He had a match the other day that was pretty good. What did I see? Some match. I forgot what it was, but he hasn't found it, at least in my opinion. He hasn't found it yet. Hopefully Tommy End can help him find that. I wish it would have just been Tommy End. Aleister Black. Authors of Pain versus DIY versus The Revival. This is going to be fucking awesome. Love Gargano, love Ciampa, love Dash, love Dawson, love the Authors of Pain. Triple threat is it elimination? It is elimination. This should be awesome. Authors of Pain champions right now. Revival, I don't really see them winning. Maybe Gargano and Ciampa, that would be cool to see them win it back. I don't really have a problem with who wins in this. Revival probably going to the main roster. Good for them. They're awesome. It's going to suck because there's going to be a void on the tag team division. But this match should be awesome. Asuka, you know what? I'm taking this back. I'm looking at this card. It's my first time actually looking at the card. This is not that bad. It's 4 matches. Should get plenty of time for everything. It's not that bad. I wish they would have had a UK championship match on here. Why didn't you have that on there? It would have sucked to see it as well, but I would have kind of liked to see the Cruiserweight Championship defending on this, just so we can get some time, but obviously it's not going to happen. Asuka versus Ember Moon. This match should be some fire. Asuka's great. Ember Moon is great. Asuka's had this championship for a long time. Would it be one? It'd be 1 year. She lost. She won it at WrestleMania of last year, I believe. I was at the damn show. I should remember. I don't remember, but I think she won it last year. Ember Moon winning would be cool. I have no problem with that. But the match should be dope. Bobby Roode versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I heard the match from San Antonio was good. Hopefully this is good. Nakamura. I don't know, man. Like I love Shinsuke. I love him. I don't know what's going on, man. Like I feel like he should be bigger than what he is here. I don't know. Either way, the show should be fun. Most of the NXTs are fun. I didn't hear anything bad about San Antonio. Most of these shows are fun. WrestleMania weekend again. If you're going, please have fun. Orlando's a lot of fun, especially go to. I wouldn't go to Disney, but I would go to the Universal. Hell yeah, that place is awesome. But obviously, this is WrestleMania weekend. The weekend is plenty of wrestling. Me personally, I am excited to watch at home. We have I'm ordering Flow Slam. It's $20 for the month. I just need it for the weekend, but $20, and I believe I get 8 shows. There are 2 Evolve shows. There is the WWN Super Show, which I had a lot of fun at that last year, so hopefully this one is just good. You get Progress. You get Kaiju Big Battle. There's some other stuff sprinkled in there as well, man. But there's shows all throughout the day being streamed. I believe it starts Thursday night. There's an Evolve show, and then there's what the fuck is it? Something else coming on. I forgot the name of it. But there's stuff Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then of course Raw and SmackDown. It's a lot of stuff going on, man. And I'm excited that I can spend $30. Well, at least right now, $30 and getting like 11 different shows. Ring of Honor decided, let's finally do internet pay-per-view. I don't know why we didn't do it to begin with, but they're going to do internet pay-per-view, and their big match is going to be Young Bucks versus the Hardys. I was in New York the beginning of this month at the Ring of Honor show, Manhattan Mayhem, and the Hardys, did a surprise return, debut, and they wrestled for the titles and beat the Bucks, and it was incredible. One of the funnest ROH shows I've ever been to. So it only makes sense to do this. Apparently, the Hardys are coming back to WWE, so this will be cool to see. TNA is cock blocking the shit out of the Hardys with this broken mat trademark shit. It's fucked up. TNA just need. I know I'm horrible for saying this. But TNA should just die. Just go away, man. Anthem has them, and they're bringing Jarrett back into it. Oh my gosh. Either way, Ring of Honor. They're gonna be. I think Ring of Honor is Friday at like 6 or something. I think they're Friday. I think they should hopefully move it a little bit so that it doesn't interlap with people trying to go to Hall of Fame. But that's another show. I think it was like $30. I don't know. If I'm in the mood, I might order it. But my plan, you know what? I'm not even going to say my plan because if it doesn't go through, I'm going to sound like an idiot. But I'm going to try something this weekend and hopefully it goes through. But either way, there's a lot of stuff going on. Hopefully you find some type of entertainment, whether it be WWE, you're watching NXT, you watch the old timers do their speech for Hall of Fame, you only want to see the Raw after WrestleMania, all your indie shows, every last one of them, just all over the place. It's going to be a fun weekend, and I'm excited for that. But again, this WrestleMania show, it is what it is. Let me know what you think. Are you excited for this? If you're going to WrestleMania, are you excited for WrestleMania? I heard a rumor about where WrestleMania 34 is supposed to be next year. And yeah, we're going to talk about that later on. But let me know what you think about this and what we're planning to seeing this coming up weekend. And are you excited for it? It's wrestling, so we should all be excited. Until then, I am Mr. Classic 8. Peace.